Everyone, wanted to make this video for y'all. It's about 11:10 a.m. and why did I sell most of the snap position? As you recall, I wanted to go real big just the other week and really loved it. Well, option flow changed, things changed, and I want to go over why. So snap today and say hi to, oh, come here, miss. Well, she doesn't want to. But today, most of the snap flow that we have been seeing has been bullish call buying. Now, when a trader buys calls, it's very aggressive, meaning they want the stock to go up. But today specifically, right ahead of the earnings event, which is this afternoon, we saw a lot of call options being closed or sold. So when a trader closes their calls or they sell calls, they could be selling calls closing the position or selling calls to open. She's mad. That means the trader's exiting the position or they're limiting their upside. Could they be selling calls against a long stock position? For sure. And if the stock goes above the strike they sold, well, obviously they're limited on their gains. I don't want to do that, right? I don't want to limit my gains. I don't want a trade to be limiting. You know, I want the trade to go, let's say snap rallies 25%. I want the calls to go up 3, 4, 5x%. I don't want any of that limiting gains out there. So when I saw a lot of calls being sold, I said to myself, all right, well, if these traders are selling thousands of call options and closing them, why the heck am I going to be, holding on to calls for the earnings event? There's just absolutely no point, right? It's kind of doing the opposite of what we like to do as I step on the tractor here. So sadly, still was a good trade, made a few G's, but I really wanted to put about 30K in. I got up to, I think, 15K or so, about half the position. And then, I kept adding as the stock was going down. So it worked out, but it's basically not the Tesla home run I was looking for. And now I only have, I think I have a 20 lot left at, what are they, 80 cents, about $1,600 of risk, that's it. Also, too, what did play a factor, and I just want to be transparent, is last week was one of the biggest weeks I've had this year, about 35K in Tesla on my trading account, about 42,000 on the week total trading. And then in my retirement account, I was up 6 figures because obviously Tesla is a big portion of my retirement account. I am not diversified, just a FYI. Really not. So Tesla, over 50%. And with that did play a role because I felt like I personally didn't have to take a huge risk in snap earnings because I didn't want to give back. If I put the snap went down or low on earnings, I didn't want to give back that 35K from Tesla. So that does play a role, and obviously that's we all have different situations. I had some people make Keith messaged me $425,000 or $427,000 on Tesla. Some of y'all $90,000, $50,000. Obviously we all have different accounts, we all have different risk tolerances. So I just don't want to have a huge week and then give it all back if something can go wrong. Obviously, Snapchat's up like 30-40% on earnings, and the calls go up, 4 or 5x in value. I'll be kicking myself in the butt, but it won't be that painful, right? So I understand both. So I got a little position on compared to what I planned. So I still have some exposure, but I'm not, let's say, fully dependent trying to hit that home run thanks to last week. So hope it helps. Trading has been fantastic. Huge $5 million trade in Boeing today. I bought some short dated calls that did very, very well, as I mentioned in the option pit. And then you're just really getting all those Trump stocks we were talking about, really catching a huge squeeze to the upside. I'm going to be live at 2:30 today. If you want some tools to add to your trading platform with a multiple time frame analysis, which is very, very valuable, especially if you're day trading or swing trading, you really need to put it on your charts. We're going over that, answering all questions. Shoot, stick around, flirt, ask questions, do your thing, and I'll stick around all the way to the close. And who knows? We still got about 4 hours left in the day, 5 hours left in the day. Maybe we'll start seeing some more bullish orders in snap, and just like that, things can change. We're seeing a lot of flow already. Go puts, ADP weeklies, they have earnings. You got AMD that will influence the chips. You got Supermicro with a little squeeze this morning. You got lots of names. So just come 2:30. I'll stick around to the close. I'll watch the close with y'all, trade some earnings. You know, we got to still roll the dice. I mean, we had a monster week. Let's get to it today.